Hello and welcome back to Linus and Nunchaku, where today I will be talking about 5 very common beginner mistakes that people make and how to fix those mistakes. So the first common mistake that I'll be talking about is how to grip your nunchucks properly. Many beginners will make the mistake of gripping their nunchucks all the way back here to try and get more leverage and use the full handle of the nunchuck. But actually, in order to properly and more effectively do nunchucks, try gripping all the way up here. Or, because all nunchucks are different, try finding the balancing point of your nunchucks to know where to grip. By doing this, slide 2 fingers along this side of the nunchuck while the other side hangs down in order to find where it perfectly balances. At this point, that's where you have to grip most of the time in order to gain perfect balance between both sides of the nunchucks as you spin. Another extremely common mistake that some people make is as they spin, they flex their upper body or other parts like their arm, like they might hold it up here as they spin because it is subconscious and they do not realize it. But in order to look more professional when you spin and to just prevent from overflexing certain parts, what you can do is just relax the rest of your body as you spin. So only focus on flexing the points of your body that need to be flexed in order to spin the nunchucks, and relax other points that do not need to be flexed. By only flexing points of your body that you need in order to spin the nunchucks, you will look a lot more relaxed while spinning, and therefore it will look like that you are a lot more comfortable with the moves and that the moves are easy for you. Another very common mistake among beginners is that they pick up nunchucks and immediately attempt some very difficult moves. These moves will be virtually impossible for you until you get more comfortable with nunchucks and learn the fundamental physics behind them and how to spin them properly. Therefore, it is extremely important to start low with more basic moves and become comfortable with the nunchucks so that your progression later on will become faster after you've already mastered the most basic moves behind them. In order to become more comfortable with nunchucks and progress faster in your techniques and moves, you need to learn to get over the fear of getting hit. This fear will prevent you from accelerating and learning new moves quickly because you always have the subconscious fear of getting hit. I realize that this is a pressing fear because it is scary to get hit by these, especially wooden ones. You're actually more likely to get hit by the nunchucks if you have your nunchucks all the way out here with your arms fully extended, because you have a lot less control over your nunchucks if they're all the way out here versus when they're in here and you have both hands tucked in and you have this space right here, this inner. Another mistake that beginners make and don't realize is that nunchucks takes time. Many beginners think that they can just pick up nunchucks and be an overnight Bruce Lee, but that just doesn't happen. You need time to invest in these in order to get good. But the reward that you get with putting time into these is truly monumental compared to putting time into other things. One of the greatest things about nunchucks is that no matter what you do, which technique you perform, or which combination you do, you will always generally get better at every single technique that you know. Because if you get more comfortable with nunchucks in one technique, you'll get more comfortable with nunchucks in another technique. If you master wrist rolls going one direction, it's easier for you to master wrist rolls going in the other direction, because you know the basic small motions that you need to make in order to perfect your other moves too. So let me know if you found this helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more nunchuck related content in the future, and go check out some other nunchuck related content and other videos that I have on my channel.